Girl. Girl. This is just like my last video, girl. I am still alive, bitch. I just, for the life of me, could not understand why I had to experience what I experienced. The fact that I did a whole video about feeling better, you know, giving y'all all of the things of what, you know, what I experienced, and, you know, how I don't wish that on my worst enemy. Tell me why that evening, I recorded that video in the morning, on a Friday morning. I went to sleep thinking that it would, you know, normally takes about 10-15 minutes for my videos to upload. So I left it in processing while I laid down. I woke up and saw that it was still processing, and it was like early evening. So I was like, oh shit. I now feel like shit again. So I was like, girl, I already did all of this for the video. I'm just gonna upload it anyway. Honey, I also had, fucking dumb bitch. I had to go to the ER, honey. I was over it. I was done. This broccoli was done, bitch. Done. 120 degree temperature. I barged into the ER wearing a robe and a fucking hoodie, bitch. Looking a plum fool, honey. But, girl, they told me, take all of this off right now. We're surprised you're still alive. And let us guess, you were taking hot showers too. Girl, that's the only thing that was bringing me comfort, was dressing for the wintertime, bitch, and taking hot showers and drinking cold drinks. Those were the only fucking things. Hurry up, bitch. Those were the only fucking things. Hold on, ho. That were making me feel like I was still alive. But I guess, you know, the hot showers were about to send me to an early grave, which enhanced my, you know, fever. So they had to break the fever. Child, this is gonna be a long story. But long story short, bitch, the hospital saved my life. Thank y'all so much. I have risen, bitch, for the second time around. Girl, this is the second resurrection, honey. Okay, girl, like the second come. Hopefully it's the, you know, they say 3 times, girl. They say 3's a crowd. They say three is the last one that you get. So let's reserve that third one for later on, girl. You know, when I may need it again, I don't want to use up my 3. We got one more resurrection left. Let's save it for later on down the road. If I can. Hello. We don't know. Do not boost thyself of tomorrow, because thou not knowest what a day may bring, honey. Oh, you better let it know. You never know. But girl, I'm very grateful, because the way I was feeling, I was about to do a video talking about my last will and testament, and I ain't got shit but love to give. So that was about to be a long ass video, just letting people know individually how much I love them. You know, burn all my shit. You know, girl, that was just whew. I'm tired. Had to take a couple more days off from work. Ooh, that was killing me. Eating up my PTO, girl. I only get 18 days a year. So far this year, I've already used 6. I I ain't using no more. I'm not using no more. Hell no. Now, girl, let me tell y'all something. Let's get into some things real quick, because there's been a lot of shit happening in the streets of life, honey. And one of the things that I really want to spend a little bit of time talking about is Monsieur Sean P. Diddy Combs, honey. Okay. And why I'm just not surprised, y'all already know, I did a piece of commentary a while ago. The very week, literally like 3 to 4 days before Cassie came forward with her lawsuit, girl. Hello, God. Fucking stupid cunt. I swear, people don't need to be in cars. Like, stay your ass at home, catch the bus, girl, get an Uber or something. I don't know. So y'all do not need to be on the road sometimes, girl. Like, at all. Anyway, but I told y'all, girl, like, there's more to this than meets the eye. It's more than just P. Diddy that's associated with this level of filth and debauchery. Hello, God. There's a team here. There's a lot of people that have been protecting, that have been shielding. Oh, and I'm not talking about just for Diddy, for themselves as well. Let me tell you something, honey. The reason why they had Jeffrey Epstein killed, hello, God, they assassinated that man, bitch. And it's right when that black book, that little black book. Why you think they got Heidi Fleiss together, girl? It wasn't about what she was doing. Hello? It was about who she was doing it with. Politicians. Hello, judges. Real life makers. These are the people that make your life. Supreme Court justices, girl. Billionaires. Titans in industry. Hello, the literal owners of the life that we live. So when these people are walking around in the streets of life, girl, that have power over you, are out here displaying the level of filth and debauchery that we have seen and heard that dwelleth in their lands. We talked about this at Dwight Howard. I'm not surprised that people of money, wealth, status, importance have developed a niche taste for different things. Well, things that'll be considered different to the normal, to us. We're not there yet. When you can literally eat life like an oyster, bitch, and relish every single flavor, and you're eating all the oysters, eventually you seek a moment, hello, God, that can exceed the mundane, the what we consider normal. You need the other things, otherworldly things, to still tickle your fancy. The same old's not gonna cut it. So again, I wanna have that's what's trying to be protected here. Diddy's about to fall on a very big sword, because he has no choice, because we always thought Diddy was the one with the power. He's not the one with the power. The ones with the power are the ones that gave him power. Look at his story. Look at the allegations even before all of this foolishness is happening right now. People have been letting us know the deplorable human being that Sean P. Diddy Combs is. See, Big's mom never really wanted to truly say anything. Because she knew at some point she was going to have to dance, bitch. Dance, girl, for those goddamn masters. Hello. It's always been my running theory that the reason Pac and Big were killed, they were set up to be friends and then set up to be enemies. There was a big hood-ass proxy war that took place amongst them. That's why there was such a big misunderstanding. Biggie and them ain't shoot that man. We know what happened. In my humble opinion, Sean Puff Daddy Combs, honey, and Suge Knight worked together. When they realized the truth, these two men tried to leave their labels. They wanted to squash the beef. They wanted to do something totally different away from these people. And it's just so crazy that both of them died in the presence of their supposed managers. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Since that moment, I always believed that everything Diddy moved forward. And then plus the proof is in the pudding. We talked about this all the time. Danity Kane, girl, the Making the Band children, honey, hello God. Every endeavor, every artist damn near, except for a select few. And mind you, now that my eyes are truly opened, Mary J. Blige, girl, we gotta have a conversation. Now we got to call into question, why did Little Kim have such a major beef with Puff Daddy? Was it more than that? Girl, this is why y'all motorcyclists get rolled the fuck over in the streets of life. Because y'all do dumb shit like that on regular roads. This ain't even a highway, bitch. And when you get rolled the hell over, it's going to be, oh, y'all need to respect motorcyclists. Nah, bitch. Y'all need to respect the road. Because you could have just lost your life right now. Anyway, girl. Again, I always found it very weird. You out here signing everybody, stealing everybody's masters, they're publishing, stealing everything. And these people are broke and penniless, girl. Broke and penniless. These girls can't even heat up a Hot Pocket, girl. Babyface too. Y'all love to talk about Babyface. Oh, he's my baby daddy, my baby daddy. No, your baby daddy's a thief. Look what him and L.A. Reid did to Toni Braxton, girl. Hello. So it's not just Puff Daddy, girl. I'm just telling y'all right now, he's going to be the catalyst. Hello, God. Oh, a lot of money is being dumped right now, girl, to secure the secrets, girl. Your secrets are safe with me. So you think, bitch, I won't tell. Yeah, they're going to tell. Because let me tell you something, honey. When them chickens come home to roost, I've never, ever said that in my life. That's how I know I'm turning into an old cunt. Bitch, when the chickens come home to roost, girl. I'm just saying. This year is the year of truth and justice, honey. Oh, yes, honey. But hopefully P. Diddy don't fall on that sword. Tell it all. Tell everything. Because I guarantee you it's a lot of motherfuckers you never thought about. Real game changers. These billionaires, they don't be seen, honey. It's a proxy, girl. P. Diddy is the proxy. Jeffrey Epstein served as the proxy. Hello, God. To the real game changers, bitch. Your millions are nothing compared to the billions and trillions that truly run this fucking globe, girl. Look at Jeffrey Epstein, girl. He had the fucking king, bitch. The prince, bitch. The duke, or whatever the fuck he was over there in Europe, girl. Robert Kraft, girl, allegedly. Supreme Court justice politicians, girl. And that's just to name a few. When they say a black book, it's a book. That means, girl, that's way more. That's thousands, potentially. You think when Bill Clinton was getting head in the Oval Office by his intern, girl, you really think that was the first time he's ever done anything like that before? Abusing his motherfucking power, bitch. You better slow down, girl. Stupid ass bitch. Girl, it's the first time they've been caught and publicly shamed and flogged in the streets of public opinion, girl. These elite employees, bitch, you've been promoted, boss and CEO here, letting you know. You're one of my new elite employees. Yeah, you've been promoted. Bitch, yeah. P. Diddy is just a servant, girl. And if that's if that's the level of his debaucherous nature, imagine the level of these sultans and these kings, bitch. Hello? Why you think human trafficking ain't slowed down, girl? They all got their hands in it. Sex trafficking ain't slowed down. They all got their hands in it, girl. They don't give a fuck, girl. It's the reason why. This is how simple it is. This is how I know a lot of humans are just dumb as fuck, because people like to think that these big problems that I talk about are complex in its nature. No, it isn't. It's very fucking simple. If you notice that and I say this all the time, if there is a problem that is continuous, it's persistent, it's consistent, girl, and it's on the level of the so-called war on drugs, the war on terror, it's so simple, girl. The people that you vote in, your vote matters, right? So they say, right? These very people, hello God, that pander for your fucking signature, they want you to show up this one day out every 4 fucking years or so, right? These people are the reasons why healthcare is not free, why we're still paying student loan debt. Hello God, why the war's still going on. They're the reason. We want to blame Big Pharma. Big Pharma's doing what any big company would do. They're going to use and scam the consumers to get that almighty dollar. But guess what? Who really runs that? The government, these politicians. If y'all tired of the girls getting hooked on painkillers, go ahead and just pass the law. We're not making no more painkillers. It's really that fucking simple. If you really want to crack down on the war on drugs, girl, why is it still so very prevalent in the streets of America to this day? One of the number one downfallers, child of the human experience. So many treatment centers nowadays, it's not even funny. Now we're making them for young people by the hundreds. We don't want to help them. We want to prolong their suffering, girl, because it makes us more money. It's really that simple. You start looking at the lawmakers, girl. It's really that simple. That's how we change everything. It's these people that we supposedly put in power, right? You want to know why the kids are being kidnapped? Hello. They're being snatched up left and right still, girls. It's 2024. You tell me, girl, we have technology for everything else in the world. We have the resources and the knowledge and the wisdom for everything else, girl. But we can't crack down on these traffickers, girl. Oh, my bad. We too busy beating our own people, starving our own people. We got a lot of stuff. We ain't got time to worry, right? We ain't got time to worry. Who cares if we get snatched up? We want that. That drives the economy. All these bad things that are against the law, right? Why does it still exist? If it's that big of a problem, right? You have a whole task force dedicated to this shit. DEA, You know, the Marshal Service, every level of law enforcement agency, right? Y'all too busy beating up on black people. Because they don't want to give up their rights, girl. Hello, guy. Y'all too busy doing all that shit. But meanwhile, a little girl getting kidnapped. Because y'all out here wasting taxpayer dollars on fishing expeditions to feed your racism. And that's personal to me. You on the job serving the public. You better keep your racist shit at home. You about to work with the public, girl. All biased nature needs to be left at home. And since that's not happening, this is why people are getting away with snatching up y'all kids. We too busy worried about all the small dumb shit. We ain't focused on what's actually happening. The real shit that's happening. These are the people y'all vote for, though. Y'all claim the government, it works for you. They don't. They work for themselves. They prove that time and time again. How much more does the country have to be driven to hell, right? I don't care what nobody says, we're still in a recession. Still in a recession. But you keep seeing they keep putting up these apartment buildings, girl, these condos, girl, these homes are still being built. What do they know that we don't know? Because if these houses are being built and they're empty as fuck, where does the return come in? Y'all ain't building shit just to build it. And come to find out, a lot of these banks are the ones, these CEO, these Fortune 500 companies are out here the ones purchasing up all this land and developing all of these goddamn residences and things of that nature. So it makes me wonder, do y'all have the inside scoop? Y'all tried to lock Martha Stewart up for that, though. She got to look, girl, we got some tea that this stock ain't doing too well, girl. Get your money, ho. Y'all sent her up the road for a couple of days for that. But but why are these companies, if the economy is in such turmoil, why are you buying up all this property and having them set for residential? If no one has any money to purchase, we're all complaining about rent prices, let alone the power to purchase. Who's lending now? Y'all feel comfortable lending in this economy? Well, y'all sure as hell didn't mind letting the girls get away with the little PPP loans, and now y'all want to arrest everybody, and you realize they don't have it no more. They don't have no money, so we can't just increase all the prisons. It's already overpopulated, girl. So let's just go ahead and slap them with a cute little fine that we know once they get a job they can pay back. Y'all got to recoup something because y'all were made to look like fools. And the people that took them PPP loans, most of y'all are fools too. You're buying Lamborghinis and shit. Girl, shut the fuck. I would have got all the millions of dollars, girl, and I would have fled the country. Started my life somewhere in Barbados, bitch. Somewhere else, girl, where the dollar is powerful over there, and I can retire young with that little piece of coin that y'all done got from these folks, girl. Y'all buying Lamborghini hood nigga shit. Eating hibachi every day. Blowing your money. Girl, I would have been packed. The girl, they wouldn't have nowhere to serve the warrant. Well, he gone. And you think they're gonna use precious resources to hunt me down, girl? Please, no, they're not. They just gonna issue a bench warrant out for you. Hello, put a lien on whatever the fuck was that in your name if they could. But if I done fled the country and all my stuff is in cash and a different name, then people weren't gonna put forth that kind of effort. America ain't got time for it. I ain't doing all that struggling. I ain't doing all that. Period. So when you look around and you ask yourself, why is this still happening? It's because you got to look at everybody who's still in those chairs, girl. Hello. We've been being promised, girl, we ain't going to have no more school shootings. Girl, they still out there. They still got access to these guns, these weapons of war. You can't take the guns and the drugs off the streets. All them dudes sitting behind bars, they only serving their time because of a white man. We already talked about the whole conversation about the Snowfall show and what that represented in that time period. That was factual. The CIA was heavily involved with introducing drugs and the weapons of war, girl, that we complain about to this day, into the black and brown communities. Funding wars and terror groups out in South America. How do you think a lot of those dudes like fucking Pablo Escobar and all the cartels, how do you think that they rose to prominence and power and even held high political seats in their respected countries? Why do you think everybody's so scared of Mexico? The politicians can never stand up against, because those politicians used to be in the cartel and still have ties to the cartel. Girl. So when you see nothing changing, look at the people in charge. Hello. And again, before we end this, with going back to P. Diddy, and again, I feel it in my spirit that this is the year, and this is not going to be the only year. This is what Cassie did, and what a lot of these people that are finally whistleblowing, they're telling their stories, and they're no longer going to be silenced. Eventually, I thought the trauma outweighs anything else. You realize what that trauma has done to you as an adult. And growing up, you think the money, the payout would have made, you would have thought that the moment in time that you had was worth something. But girl, you realize that your integrity, girl, the way you feel, your trauma will demand the exposure of the truth in order to start that healing process. And what Cassie did was, and I felt like this too as it was happening, Cassie did not include everything in the public document. I believe Cassie had a laundry list of receipts to prove that P. Diddy is exactly the person that we're hearing about to this day. Confirmed all of our suspicions of the past, and confirmed a lot of our suspicions to what's happening now, more people coming forward and speaking. I hope justice will be served, and I really hope more things are uncovered, and I feel like more things will be uncovered. It's just a matter of how much pressure will be applied, and like I said before, the real the real bitches behind the mask, behind P. Diddy, their money is long time, their influence is beyond. So I wouldn't be surprised if something happened to P. Diddy. He might have to be the sacrificial lamb to protect the people who really run it all. P. Diddy comes off like a recruiter. Look at how he is. Sells you, flights of fancy, girl. Dreams and fantasies, girl. Dangling these carrots in front of you to get your attention. And then when you're not looking, he's going to drug you, like Bill Cosby, girl, and drag you to a soundproof room and take advantage of you. Humiliate you, probably record it for blackmail, and to force you to get you to do anything he wants you to do. And then sells you off to people. Look what Cassie talked about in her documentation to the courts. See how quick that money was given to her? It was direct deposited in 15 minutes of the signed NDA and agreement. That lets me know there was a lot there. A lot of damaging evidence to prove that P. Diddy is the filth we all know him to be. I just feel bad for every person that has wasted their time thinking that they had a chance at a career with dealing with P. Diddy. And like I said before, do not be walking around here not seeing the forest through the trees. Because P. Diddy is the public image. But it's really all of those other people that you don't see. You probably never heard their names before. They look corny and lame. They give goofball energy. You would never suspect. They tightly buttoned up. Handkerchief, suits. So nice. Until they get that liquor and them drugs in their system, girl. And their real filthy nature starts to reap its ugly head in a soundproof room. Something tells me they were trying to groom Trey Songz back then, but his wild character, just did not play well. I think that, let me tell you something. I think the more we have this conversation, the more I'm convinced Jay-Z tried to assassinate Damon Dash. Instead, they turned him retarded. What if the same thing happened to Kanye? There's a lot of things I've always thought about in my head, like when things were happening. Because Kanye just, girl, we blame it on the death of his mother, but girl, there was something there before that too. And you see how Jay-Z gets rid of the kids. I'm just saying though. P. Diddy just has that nature. I'm just saying though. And then the sad part is you got sons and daughters. But now I'm hearing ramblings through the social media streets that apparently he groomed his sons, allegedly, and also have them as adult men now partaking in, underage, filthy activities. So, I mean, again, that did not surprise me because that's what a narcissistic, filthy man like P. Diddy would do. Because he doesn't want to feel, the monster that lives within him doesn't want to feel like the only monster. Misery loves company for a reason. They don't want to, you see, a good force can live on their own. They live in the light. They don't need company. But misery, oh girl, evil loves the company, girl. They can't do anything alone. Can't do shit alone. They always need someone else because they need to feel better about themselves. The more people that are like them, that think like them, the more that's how they justify and they rationalize their evil doing ass ways. See, the light exposes the shame behind being a raggedy bitch, And that's why I say it's sad, because we're talking about something that is obviously, if it's a pattern, it's systemic. That means that, girl, this stuff runs. If we haven't learned anything from Jeffrey Epstein, girls, that it floweth. And how all of a sudden, like, we hear ramblings, right, of the Black Book from Jeffrey Epstein, but we don't ever see any real action taking place against these people. You guys were involved in child sex trafficking, girl. And we don't have these people hung up somewhere and being filleted, girl, alive? What? That's how you know, girl. It's look around. It's the bitch with the gavel. Hello, God. It's the bitch with the badge. Hello, God. It's the lawmaker. It's all of these people, girl. I'm telling you. That's why nothing has changed. And if that doesn't piss you the fuck off, girl, you're part of the problem. Be blessed and never stressed. I appreciate y'all sitting with me, girl. And for those that breathe, girl, y'all breath life into me during my sickness. I'm going to shout y'all out in another video, girl. I really love and appreciate you guys so much. Girl, the doll was down, honey. Girl down. Bitch. Okay. But I am back, and girl, we got to again. There's more to discuss. There's so many things that have been happening, girl. So we're gonna get into them this week. Definitely going live this weekend because I owe y'all, girl. I might go live Saturday and Sunday, girl, because I really owe y'all, and I miss y'all. And again, like I said, we got a lot of things to get into, and I have a lot of thoughts. I've been jotting down notes and shit and thoughts and stuff, girl, because there's been so much stuff that we just got to really get into. And one live, I'm not gonna be sitting down for 8,000 years. You know what I'm saying? Hello. So one live ain't gonna cut it. Just two car conversations ain't gonna cut it. We got to really get into the minutiae, girl. So I'm definitely gonna be giving y'all some content, some commentary, girl. So be on the lookout. Again, be blessed and never stressed. Remember that health is truly wealth. And yeah, I gotta get back in the gym, girl, too. Like, girl, I gotta get myself back together. But yeah, girl, take care. I love y'all, and bye.